Hello, my name is Chumbortande, and this is part 8 of my 100 books in a year challenge. I'm going to review books 35 to 50. Now, if this is the first time you're watching one of my reviews, I typically state the last 5 books I've read, then talk about my favorite 2. So I'm not going to give too many spoilers, but I'm going to talk about some great things that you can learn from the books, and hopefully that'll accelerate you and get you to where you need to go, whatever you're doing in life, whether you're running a business or anything else. So let's jump into it. So the last 5 books I read are Icebreakers, How to Get Your Prospect to Beg for a Presentation, Market Wizards, The Art of a Deal. Some people may really hate that I read that book. And As a Man Thinketh and Blue Ocean Strategy. So my 2 favorite books, I'll start off with the first review. One is Blue Ocean Strategy. Quick disclaimer, I kind of already learned about Blue Ocean Strategy when I was auditing business school. So I thought I already knew about this. I thought I knew everything, and not everything, but I thought I already had a strong grip on this. But reading this book gave me so much gems, and I saw so many things that I was trying to do that if I had actually read the book instead of the Harvard Business Review article and the course, I'd have been much further along than I currently am. Blue Ocean Strategy essentially is creating a new market so you're not in high level of competition. So what do I mean by that? So traditionally when you're in business, you're in a red ocean, which means that there's a lot of competition. So there's tons of competitors. So red ocean signifies blood in the water, right? Because as sharks are fighting or things, there's a lot of blood from competition, right? A blue ocean is finding new land, finding a new market, or creating a new market where there's not really any competitors in it. So therefore, you don't have blood in the water, and it gives you time to grow. It gives you time to enlarge your territory, things like that. So that's what a red ocean versus a blue ocean. Now, how do you do that? So one of the best examples the book uses is Cirque du Soleil. Now, many of you may or may not know what Cirque du Soleil is, but essentially think of theater meets circus, right? Theater meets circus. So traditionally the circus is not a big money winner, right? It's super expensive, a lot of things to do, and there's a lot of competition. Think about it. How many different circuses growing up may you have heard of, right? Versus how many different circus companies may you have seen, versus Cirque du Soleil. If you really think about it, you don't know any competitors to Cirque du Soleil, right? And they're able to charge higher for tickets. So that means more profit. They don't have as many of the expenses that a circus may have because they're not dealing with as many animals. It's the same thing, but completely different in a certain way. So that's how they created a blue ocean, was able to get market dominance in that field. And that's what you want a lot of times as a business owner. You want to have a place or a product that creates market dominance. So the key thing with Blue Ocean Strategy is you're pursuing value innovation, right? What are they looking for? Is a step in the process that you can improve for them? Can you improve the value they are receiving? That's essentially the center, the cornerstone of Blue Ocean Strategy. This book gets a 4.8 out of 5 stars. So I highly recommend it. Go out and get Blue Ocean Strategy. The second book that I highly recommend in this is Icebreakers, How to Get a Prospect to Beg for a Presentation. Now, this book I love because it's really a series of short little things that you can do to get people interested in your product or service without really pitching them at first. You want to get them to want to hear more about it, right? Because when people want to listen to something, whatever you're selling, whatever you're pitching, whatever you're trying to do, they're more likely to be intrigued, they're more likely to follow on, they're more likely to be active part of the process. So this, I love the tips in it, from opening liners to say at the kitchen table to how to personalize. Like just taught a client how to make $100,000 more this year by following this quick, easy step, or this quick, simple step. And that was really awesome. I think you can do it too. Let me know if you want to hear more about it, and just walk away. And they'll think about it. Yeah, I really want to know about that. Can you please tell me more? And now they're asking for a presentation rather than you're giving a presentation. So step like that is something I thought was really powerful, because sometimes it's like a subtle thing that can change. Now, with that said, I'm going to say, if you want to see more of these videos, please go here to see other tips that I've gotten, other book reviews that I've done, and also please go here to see book reviews 15 to 20. There's some gems in there. As I go on, everybody knows who stays. This is the bonus book review. So what's the bonus book review? I may get filleted for this, but The Art of a Deal. The Art of a Deal was really, really interesting in terms of the insights that I received from reading it. And one of the things I noticed and I really picked up on, and I think is something that I'm trying to apply to my life, is being involved in more societies, more organizations, networking events, because I think one of the things that really launched Donald Trump's career is his access to that social club that he joined, because they introduced him to the players. So being around that and not trying to always recreate the wheel and form your own groups, trying to go where the people are, go where influential people are, and get connected that way. So that's my thing. I know some people are going to hate me for this in the comments for recommending this book, but look, at the end of the day, if you want knowledge, you're going to go get it. So I'm going to read almost anything that can help me create amazing businesses and help my clients create amazing businesses with my marketing and branding company. Well, that's all my thoughts on what I've read so far. What do you think? Do you have any comments? Do you have any suggestions? Do you really like any books? Please comment below what you have, any suggestions. I may feature your recommendations in a future book. As you know, it's Road to 100 this year, and I'm excited about that. I'm hoping that you join as part of the journey. And while you're down there, read the descriptions to find out links about my bio, to connect with me on LinkedIn, Instagram, all my social media platforms. And also, please hit subscribe, hit the bell to receive notification, and hit like. I would love for you to share this with your friends so they can see more videos. And please check out my business tips videos, which are right over here. Check those out. And to hear more of these reviews, go over here. It's a pleasure talking to you. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. I can't wait to read and respond to your comments.